it's true! Every word is true!
Okay, so is it some kind of like prophecy, like an Arthurian thing, when you take this word out of the knife? Out of the knife? What? Out of the stone? Okay, I understand now why people think I'm stupid. Hello everyone.
Hello guys.
I'm Veronica.
And I'm Valdemar.
And today we're watching a bit of Fry and Laurie again.
Another bit of Fry and Laurie.
Another bit of Fry and... I was trying to sing another one, Bites the Dust, but... Okay, we're not going to restart. We're just going to go on. This time we were watching a word Timothy, and the one that we watched before was an Understanding Barman. And I wanted to call out the man that keeps leaving comments under our videos and who actually recommended that we watch this one together with a couple of other ones. And he also commented about the show that you mentioned, Blackadder.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of recommendations coming from those. First of all, thank you so much. Your comments are so in-depth and so interesting, and all these recommendations are golden. And second of all, how are you doing the he's doing, oh my god, what are these called? I lost the word. You know, when you read a book and there's a little number and then you footnotes. How are you doing the footnotes in the comments? He's doing some advice YouTube magic. Have you ever seen footnotes in the comments? I haven't, but this guy is out there living in 3031 using footnotes in the YouTube comments. It looks amazing and professional, and honestly,
Bravo.
I tip my hat to. But anyway, this was
I
one of the...
tip my hat to him.
This was
You
one
don't
of...
have a hat.
I don't have a hat. But you also don't have a hat.
I have. It's invisible hat.
Wait, I'll hold it for you.
No, I already took it because I tipped it from him and I took it off.
Oh, is that why your hair looks like this? Anyway, he said this is not his favorite, I think. I mean, he said this is good, but another one was a favorite. It's a song, so we'll watch it another time.
A song?
Yeah, but it's very, very short, so we'll have to try to make it work somehow. But this one today, anyway, I don't know. I have no idea what this is about. I haven't seen it, and Valdemar hasn't either, so...
No. I only saw one. And it's the one that we watched together. It was hilarious.
It's really funny. It's where he introduces himself and he says his name is, and he drops the keys.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
It was hilarious. It was really good. It's the kind of humor that we love. Because, we are woke. That's why. All right. Ready?
No, but... no, I have one more thing to say.
Yeah.
Listen, guys. I have to be serious with you. I don't know what I have to do to show you that we understand the jokes. Did you see how many people under the Understanding Barman said that we didn't understand the joke? Listen.
Listen.
You can assume we are at least of average intelligence. Take our word for that. I know we don't always look like that, but you have to believe me on that. If there's a joke that's pretty obvious, we usually get it. What do you expect us to do? Is it because we don't laugh a lot? Because I have a problem with my ego. My ego is really big. So when someone offends my intelligence, I get really offended. So I want you to like me. I want you to think I'm smart. So honestly, a woman to a man, probably. What can I do so that you know that I understand the jokes? Because I'm willing to do it. Do I raise my hand? I don't know. If I don't find them funny, but I understand them, what do I do? Yeah.
If I don't get a joke, I sometimes do the that it went over my head, and I sometimes do those when we do the Epic Rap Battles reaction because there are jokes that are going over my head. So that's what I will do. So if you don't see this, then we get the joke. Let's go.
Hello, Father. Mother said you wanted to see me.
Yes, come in, Timothy. Just wanted a word. I wondered if you could... Oh, damn this drawer. I just don't seem to be able to open it. I wonder, would you mind? Yes! Yes, it's true! Every word is true! I tried to fight it, but I knew it was useless. It's true!
Father?
Timothy, it's time you knew who you were.
I know who I am, Father.
No, child, you do not.
I'm Timothy Forrest.
No, I wish it were so, but no. Sit down.
Okay, so is it some kind of prophecy, an Arthurian thing, when you take this word out of the knife? Out of the knife? What? Out of the stone? Okay, I understand now why people think I'm stupid.
Let's move on. No. Let's put a curtain of silence on that, and let's continue.
25 years ago, the doctors told your mother and me that it would be impossible for us ever to have children.
Oh, why not?
I can't remember the exact reason. It was something to do with penises, I think. So we decided to adopt a child.
I see. And you chose me?
After a great deal of shopping around, yes. From a
Well,
new
that's flattering.
edge-of-town orphanage that had opened just outside Royston.
Did they tell you who my real parents were?
Please,
25?
Timothy, let me tell this in my
I'm
own
offended
way,
too.
in my own time, in my own clothes.
I'm sorry, Father.
On your 7th birthday, a man called round to this house. His name was Furlough Roth. He took out a small, multi-bladed knife, and he placed it in this drawer, the drawer that you have just opened, Timothy. He then closed the drawer and said that only the chosen one would be able to open it. You, Timothy, you are the chosen one.
It's lucky the chosen one lives in the house.
I am?
And this is Burwale the Avenger. The weapon of the chosen one. Tomorrow is your 25th birthday, and you must leave us to go in search of Punak, the Destroyer, the Dark One, the Beast.
Is this the way to get a child out of home? If he stays too long, you're like 25 and still living with your parents, and you know that he's hopeless, so you tell him that he's chosen one, and there is a good chance that he plays video games. so you try to do something that he will understand.
If we ever get kids, that's what we will do.
Oh, sooner, much sooner.
At 12?
Depends on the child. Like, if he's on the slower side,
15?
like his mother. If he would say that he pulled sword out of the sword, then you know, go. You have a quest to uncover all map, you know, fog of war. Take out the fog of war from map. Let's continue.
The Destroyer, the Dark One, the Beast.
Golly.
When the 4th moon of Trolloc rises above the cylinder of Eyelass, then Punak will strike. His kingdom shall be numberless, and darkness will blight the land. All men will be slaves, and the time of weeping will begin. Only the chosen one can stop him. So it is written in the runes of Olaman Goth. So it must be. And only Burwale the Avenger can pierce the armor of the beast.
I knew it! Well, it sounds funny, Father, but in my heart, I knew there was something. I realise
I wonder
now
if
that
it
I've
really
been
is the
waiting
plan,
for this
what you
moment
said.
all my life.
Yes, it must be so.
So, where will I find this beast, this Punak the Destroyer?
He lives far beyond, in Saffron Walden.
Saffron Walden, right.
You must go there. Surprise is the key. If he knew that you were after him, he would set the minions of Threek on you. Become a part of the community. Get a job in a canning factory. Bide your time.
And how will I know this beast?
Only Tees, the wise one, can tell you.
Tees?
Tees. After 6 months, when you have been accepted by the Saffron Walden community, then Furlough Roth will call on you and show you how you might find Tees, and together set out on your quest to rid the world of Punak forever!
Yes! Yes, it shall be done!
Now take Burwale the Avenger, go upstairs and wash your hands for lunch.
Well,
I think he swallowed it.
thank God.
Get that lazy little sod out of the house and earning his living.
I couldn't believe you saw through it. You're so smart. Well, at least that's opposites attract or whatever.
But you know what? Jokes aside, I would like that to be my life. Like,
that you have a quest like that?
can you imagine that your parents did it and they like you believe it, and instead of just going to a boring job, every once upon a while, every year of your job, there comes someone, dressed as like a wizard and something, and he says, "You're doing very well, son. Soon we will be able to take over the kingdom."
Yeah, exactly. And even if you have to work a normal job, then it's just part of the blending into the society.
Yes, like in Matrix, like you are doing the job, but there is a bigger plan and you need to keep it secret. That would be great, right?
That would be really great.
It's a different motivation, if you wake up in the morning, like, the fate of the world rests upon you.
And you have a cool sword.
I will show it to my mother. I will say, look at the opportunity missed.
She could have done it to you, yeah. So we can suggest it to some people with children that we know.
We should find ourselves a child just for that. Maybe we can also adopt somewhere, and just to try this out, how it would look.
I wonder if he also lied to him that he's adopted for this plan. But imagine, he's actually his actual child, but he just said he's adopted to make this play believable.
I think that was the case. And you can at least keep it until he's 18, like in the school. Like,
yeah.
You need to possess all this knowledge. And like I said, and in those times, when people are so, especially young boys, into video games, then you can kind of twist that and that.
But God, imagine finding out it's not real.
Then the One Piece was the journey, the friends we made along the way, like treasure. One Piece treasure. I think those words nowadays are almost synonymous, or not yet.
Yeah. I'm thinking, where is this quote from? Because I was wondering about it the other day and I checked it and now I forgot again. This video is just me trying to...
I remember a sermon from when I was a kid. I was going to church, like very young, but that was a good sermon because it still stays with me. And it was based on this story. I don't think that the priest came up with this story. He must have taken it from somewhere. And it was about the mother that gave a book to her child. And she said that it's a book that will describe a path to a great treasure, but you can't open the last page. You need to read the book as it goes. You cannot skip any parts. And by learning the book, when you finish, you can find the treasure. And he started reading the book, and there was really like
steps to follow.
Yeah, steps to follow, like things that he will have to do, where he would have to go. And then he finished the chapter, and the next chapter was in Greek. So he had to learn Greek.
To understand.
Just
that's
to
pretty cool.
understand it. And then he read the second chapter, and the third chapter was in Latin. So he learned Latin. And then when he went through all the book, at the end of the book there was a mirror, and he looked at himself. But now he was not the same person because he was a person who knew a couple of languages.
There's a plot from Kung Fu Panda.
And was
just without the languages.
Yeah,
you remember Kung Fu Panda? We watched it when there's the scroll that they're trying to get.
Yeah.
And the scroll gives you the secret of how to be strong or something like that. To become the best warrior, just remember.
That was something like that. All right, guys.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Check out our movie channel. It's in the description box, and we have movies there every Friday. And we also have a Patreon where you can get early access to a lot of videos on this channel and also on the other channel, and also other perks. You can see it. There are different tiers. It's pretty neat. So if you would like to check that out, that would be great. And we will see you in the next video.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.